of tests. So what is a neurodevelopmental evaluation?
Well, it's something that I had never been through with my daughter. I'd gone to lots of testing and different professionals for their evaluations and things. But basically, in a nutshell, what we do is some academic testing. We test math, reading recognition, and comprehension. And that's mainly why the reason that we do that is to track their progress. Because that's really encouraging to see those numbers go up.
Exactly. But, yes, and for that student too, not compared to everybody else.
Right, exactly. You're just moving against yourself, and as far as improvement. But the main part of the evaluation is the developmental profile that we use. So I'm a neurodevelopmentalist, and we look at 6 different areas of development. So 3 areas of input to the brain that if you know it in different terms probably, because it's tactile, auditory, and visual, you know, where we get our learning styles. That's how the information comes into the brain. So we look at those channels and see how they're working. And then we look at the output, which is the manual and the mobility and the language. So, and then we also see where those glitches are that are causing children to have inefficiencies in those areas. And what I found with my daughter, you know, she was going to speech therapy to increase her sentence length. And what was really happening is her processing was so low, she couldn't hold pieces together long enough to get a longer sentence out. So it's more of looking for the root causes of the challenges.
Exactly.
So that's the evaluation part.
Right. Now you had a website. I wanted to put that up and then also show that screen. Do you want to talk a little bit about what this is on your website, this specific link? It's individual evaluation. So that's about the evaluation, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and so that will walk you through the process of if you want to have an in-person evaluation. It has someone that has had one, and what her process was is thinking through and just the different steps. We like for everyone to watch a neurodevelopmental DVD. It's a 2-hour seminar. And when you watch that, you just get the terminology, and then you also see if it makes sense to you. You know, you don't want to do anything that doesn't make sense.
Right.
So
Yes.
It's also kind of the orientation, so that when we have the evaluation, the first part of the evaluation is me or another neurodevelopmentalist working with the child individually. And then the second part is the parent consult. And the parents, as you know, you are the expert on your child.
Oh, yes.
You know, you know them the best. So that kind of information is vital to someone like me that would be writing an individualized plan to help that child and that family know what to do to fix some of those glitches that are going on.
Right. Yeah. It's a partnership. And I think we often talk about that when we tell parents, you know, when they're working with the various professionals and therapists and tutors, is this is your team, and you have to view these people as your helpers in educating your child, because we don't know everything, but if we got a big enough team, or, you know, a team that we can rely on, it makes a world of difference for us and our children.
It really does, because you know, any evaluation is going to be a snapshot of that particular child on that day in those circumstances. Exactly. And some of them, you know, that often affects children, those kinds of things.
So true. Yes. And we as a parent will know if they're off that day.
Exactly.
From the moment they get up that morning.
Right.
So
you can confirm to the evaluator if those observations are correct, or if they're an isolated event. You know, and some things are just different in groups and in other situations than they are in a one-on-one even.
Right.